and the team with the second best offseason in the AFC North had to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. I loved their offseason. I thought Mike McCarthy was a better hire than what people thought of. True, I probably wanted them to go with the younger hire, but I see why they did it. They're building up for what they need to be for the next 5 years. Mike McCarthy's not going to be the head coach in 10 years. He's not going to be the coach probably in 5 years, or he'll probably be the coach in 5 years. But in 10 years, more than likely not. But he's going to build up his predecessor is on that staff right now. And I truly believe he can get this offense to heights they haven't seen since 2018 and before, because Mike McCarthy, for the first time since Todd Haley, is going to bring a modern offense to Pittsburgh. And I cannot wait to see it. And Aaron Rodgers still has gas in that tank, and it's still fun to watch Aaron Rodgers. And I truly believe Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy are going to be able to get back on the same wavelength and have some success. Not to the level they once did, but let's say they're a top 15, top 20 offense. I truly believe that's good enough for this team to be an AFC Championship, AFC divisional round conversations. I truly think the Steelers can win a playoff game this year, and it's not because of their offense, it's because of their defense. Patrick Graham, with this much defensive talent, is going to have a top 10, arguably top 5 defense in the NFL. And you go, well, how come Patrick Graham's never done this before? He's never had this level of talent around him. The Steelers have talent on the defensive side, and Patrick Graham's going to bring a defensive scheme that fits 2026. I get so frustrated watching the Pittsburgh Steelers over the last 5 to 10 years run a defensive scheme that was great in 1991. If you ever run a scheme where TJ Watt is having 100-plus coverage snaps a season, what are we doing? TJ Watt this year might have 22.5-plus sacks. I truly believe that because Patrick Graham's going to have him in a situation where he's constantly pass rushing, and you have a defensive line of TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, and Cameron Hayward, and you have them consistently rushing the passer, you're going to get results, and I think you're also going to get results on the defensive side all over. I think the Steelers will produce more turnovers this year. They'll be ready to get better against the run, better against the pass. I think the Steelers have potential to be a great defense this year. They've put more money into their defense than anybody else in the league, and granted, I'm not a big fan of that because you're in an offensive era, but if you put your money, you better have somebody that can put your money where your mouth is, and I think the Steelers have that guy in Patrick Graham. I love what the Steelers did there. Now you're wondering, how come you gave them a B and not an A? Because you're talking about them glowingly. I wasn't a big fan of what they did quarterback position outside of Aaron Rodgers. What is your future plan? Who's your backup? Right now, let's say Aaron Rodgers gets hurt, because every other season, Aaron Rodgers seems to get nicked up with either a finger, an Achilles, an ACL, some kind of knee injury that lingers on throughout the season. Well, last year it was his thumb. If Aaron Rodgers goes down, who's coming in? Because Mason Rudolph more than likely will not be on the roster unless you're keeping 4 quarterbacks. I mean, what are you going to do? Is Drew Aller ready? Is Will